you made your first grade debut, you put into a team of absolute stars. When did you realise, was there a moment, was there a game where you thought, you know what, I actually belong in this company?
Look, it's a tough one. I don't really think that I'm still there, but I guess when you're playing with the likes of Coops on the board, on the panel, Billy, Smithy, they pretty much did everything, and we just play off the back of them. No disrespect to anyone else, but that was pretty much. I was pretty lucky to form into the team I did, and learned a lot off those guys. And like I said, if I went to a different club at such a young age, I don't know if I would have learned as much as I have in those 5 years I was with Coops. And obviously with Bill and Smithy with us now, but yeah, they're very knowledgeable blokes, and I wouldn't know what I did at a young age, and I'm very fortunate enough to have that as well.
I reckon it was week one. I reckon he looked like he was set.
100%.
He was comfortable in as soon as he hit the ground, and you'd know more than me, but I remember calling Cameron and calling games in his first year and thinking, well, he's very quickly become one of the senior men in this team, or one of the important players, one of the players that they look to. Even the experienced ones like Cooper and Cameron, they're looking for him to give him the ball.
It's funny, you see the rookies that come on and set the world on fire straight away. They've got this confidence in their ability that no matter what's going on, it doesn't really faze me. Now, when I first started, I was self-conscious about doing anything wrong that a senior player would sort of chirp me at. But Cameron came on and just played his natural football. That he burst onto the scene in the Queensland Cup. Melbourne Storm picked him up, and he just kept improving to the likes that he is right now. And what sums up Cameron Munster is his first Origin debut. Game 3, decider, 2017. And not to throw you under the bus here, my little mate, but we've trained together a lot, and his first training session that week of Origin 3 is the worst training session I've seen on an individual at any stage of my career.
Were you worried?
I was worried. He was dropping the ball. He was turning out, getting beaten inside shoulders, throwing balls, hitting Alan Langer and the whole three on the golf course. Yeah. Yep. And he was getting a little bit frazzled. He was a bit rattled. And it took him a couple of conversations and a couple of training sessions to settle the nerves. But if you go back and have a look at his game in Game 3 of that series, without him...
Man of the match performance.
Without that...
He was in the centres, wasn't he?
No, he was playing 5'8".
Okay.
Debuted, and it was outstanding. But I got a question for Munster. He's a bit of a larrikin, bit of a jovial guy around the club. Craig loves him and has a bit of fun with the lads. But what about the future leadership ambitions, Cameron? You've got Cameron Smith that's playing his 900th game or whatever and turning 55 or something. You've got Jesse Bromwich, Dale Finucane, great leaders of that footy club. Where do you sit on your ambition to captain that club one day?
Yeah, it's a great question, Coops. I'd love to be captain of the Melbourne Storm. A lot of greats have obviously captained the team, but it's an interesting story. Hopefully Jesse will be the next one up and see how we go from there. But I do have ambitions of captaining the team. I've still got a little bit to go with off-field stuff and just being a little bit of a leader with the younger boys and guiding them to the right way and the right path and making them better people off-field. So, yeah, that's my goal at the moment is to show the boys I can perform on and off the field, and that's something that I'm really focused on the last probably 6 months.
I'll tell you one area. Now, you're in a much better position to talk about his captaincy aspirations, but from afar, the man has self-control that we perhaps didn't realise. I take you to the Star City Casino after Melbourne lost to the Roosters last year, and some punter trying to roll you up at the pokies. Roll the tape.
Cameron Munster, Roosters came out on top. What do you say about that, Cameron? He's not happy. He's not happy at all. Come on, Munster, Melbourne Storm, gamble that. Black all day. Black. You hit it and hit it. You hit it, go. Hit it, black. Come on. Come on, Munster. Oh! We had it. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. We have black. Ready? Watch this. Here, hit black now. Gamble. Black. Hit black. What I tell you, Come on, Munster, mate. This is why you didn't beat my team, the Roosters.
Well played, Cam Munster.
I got 2 points to you, Munster. One,
You never get.
what have I told you about being at a Star Casino at 4 a.m. in the morning by yourself gambling? And number 2, meet my brother John. That's the
The same similarities to you. The only reason why I probably didn't have a go at him, boys, is because I can't fight, so I just let it happen.
That bloke seemed like a funny old bloke. He was in good sport.
Yeah, he was.
God, you,
Nah,
must
he was
run-
it, mate. He
you
was.
blokes
He was.
must run into some proper dickheads when you're out.
You can get a lot worse than that.
Oh, but mate, it's bad enough playing pokies, Mr. Munster, but when you gamble it, you're giving yourself no chance, and you're probably gambling suits.
Yeah, well, I'm not really the best punter, so I probably should stop doing it at the moment. But yeah, hopefully she'll be more focused on footy after that. But yeah, I guess I just don't mind a slap every now and then, but with a beer. But that was all right. Fingers crossed I can win a little bit more than that.
Season was over. You're
All good, Cam.
more than entitled, my friend. Enjoy that stir fry, mate. You've cooked the hell out of it, so I think it's ready.
Give us a look at it. How dark is it?
Yeah. It's medium rare at the moment.
It's overcooked.
Oh, it's all right. All right. See you,
Thanks,
Cam.
Cam.
Enjoy, mate.
See you, boys. Have a good one.
Ah,